I don't know if you guys can hear me. One of my favorite philosophers of all time is Leo Gura. In fact, let me not say one of my favorite. Like my favorite philosophers of all time is Leo Gura. I don't know if he considers himself a philosopher, but I have not come across um, a person who's as conscious as he is. To me, philosophy is the ability to be as rational as possible, right? Are you able to see things as they really are? I hope you guys are able to hear me. Are you able to be as honest as possible? Because I don't think not every person can be as honest as possible. So are you able to be as honest as possible as a human? And I feel like Leo is like the most um honest philosopher of our time. So I was watching his video. The video title is "Top," something like "Top Proof for the Existence of God" or something like that. And I asked myself a question. I was like, does this guy have a girlfriend? Like, does this guy have a woman in his life? Like, I felt like he's too honest, too real to even have someone in his life. You know, like, okay, I think no one is complaining about the sound, so I think you guys are able to hear me. So I asked myself, does he have a girlfriend? Because it seemed impossible for someone to be that conscious and still have a girlfriend or a partner. Let me put it that way, because this is not about um, girls being bad, right? It's about being in a relationship. Like, can a person be that conscious and still be in a relationship? Right, whether it's a male or female, can a person be conscious, like be super conscious and still be in a relationship? So I was listening to him. um I was not okay. I went to a clinic. The people didn't in South Africa everything sucks, to be honest. I don't know if my hand is gonna be okay. It doesn't hurt as much as it was hurting. um yeah, but I went to a clinic and there was a really really long queue, and I was like, because for me, like, I felt like my situation was an emergency, right? I've been to a clinic before, I've been sick before, but if someone is bleeding and you can see that they're bleeding and they are in a serious situation, I was not feeling well. I felt like I was gonna pass out. You can't make them join the queue, right? I'm not a type of person to complain or anything, but I just felt like the whole system was garbage, and I was like, you know what, it's fine, man. Um, I will. I'm thinking of going back home tomorrow. Actually, like going back to my province, like going back to my village. And I actually need advice. One of the reasons why I'm doing this live is because I need advice. I did not find my my glasses. Like I have, there's these glasses that I wear. I don't wear them when I'm outside because I almost broke them, so they don't look good. I was at a gym working out, and yeah, I almost broke them. So I bought shades. I would only wear them when I'm in my room so that I can use them when I'm like using a laptop. And also, like when I'm wearing them, I feel better because when I'm not wearing glasses, I get a headache. So I don't find them. I don't know. Like I've tried to look for them everywhere. I don't know if that girl took the glasses. and why she would take the glasses because she didn't take she didn't take anything else. Like in fact I can't be too sure, but I don't think she took anything else. I think she took the glasses. Um, she took the shades because I had shades. She took the shades, and then she took the my prescription glasses because they're not here. I've looked for them everywhere. They're just not here. I don't know why she took them. So, uh, uh, what I want to ask is, do you guys think that I should try to get them, or should I just let it all go? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because there are no glasses here. I don't know if it's better to just, maybe text her because I've been trying to avoid her calls. I don't ever want to see her again in my life. So what I wanted to do is text her, tell her to if she have my I mean she does have them because they're not here. To give my glasses to her sisters, and then I'll go and get them. So I don't know. I don't ever want to see her again. Um, for those who are wondering, I am okay. Um, a friend came because I was supposed to meet a friend. So a friend came after I left, right? Like after I left and went to the police station. A friend came and found her here, and they had a conversation. She said that she feels that she was wrong. But let me tell you what happened. Actually, let me tell you what happened. Um, last night she was drinking. She got drunk. I was playing music with her phone, and I saw some message, right? Like a message pop up. So when I saw that message, it seemed like there was some like it was something romantic. So I was like, no, no, no. You are Benedictine the truth. You always want the truth out of any situation. So I went through her WhatsApp and I found out that there was another person, right? There was another guy that she was dating. So I continued to play music. I didn't wake her up. She was still sleeping. It's like it's all good. Like who cares? I'm gonna talk to her in the morning. So yeah, I slept, and then when I woke up in the morning, I was not really in a good mood, and she could notice that I'm not really in a good mood. She just kept on asking me what's the problem. I took my speaker, played music at the balcony. She kept on asking me, "What's going on? What's your problem?" And then she forced me to come back to the room so that she can talk to me. So I was like, you know what? Look, can you just take? Because she had some of her clothes. She doesn't live here, but she brought some of her clothes here. So I was like, "Can you take your things and leave?" Because and I was calm. I was as calm as a person can be. So I was like, yeah, look, can you just take your things and leave? I want this relationship to end. I'm gonna be honest. I went through your phone, right? I'm gonna be honest. I went through your phone, and I didn't like. I saw things that I didn't like. So can you just take your things and leave? And she went crazy. I haven't seen her like that. I'm kind of traumatized, like when you know a person and they're cool the whole time. You never think like that's why there's a reason why I was free to even tell her that because she was cool, right? She she went crazy. She pushed me and I fell on the bed and then she jumped on top of me and she started to bite me. She said, if I can't have you, no one else is gonna have you. So she started to bite me. When she was biting me, I tried to push her, and as I was pushing her, she was able to grab my finger, and then she put it on her mouth, and she started to like bite it, grind with her teeth. I could feel it. I could feel the pain, but I felt like she was gonna let go, right? So she was grinding it like, but I'm like, oh, she's gonna let it go, but she didn't, and I could feel like my bones crashing. Like when you are eating something, you could feel it when it's like people who eat meat. Like if you are eating meat, you could when you chewing on the bones, you could feel it. So I could feel it. Like no, my bone is actually cracking. Like something. So I punched her, and she fell down, and I went outside, and she came after me. Where I live, there's no barricades, anything like that, right? Like you could literally fall, and if you fall down, that's it. There's no, I mean, you can survive, but you're not really going to fully recover. So I tried to make sure that I'm going to be like trying my best to make sure that I'm going to be at on on the first floor, so that you know even if she continues to fight with me, I'm still safe, and she's safe, because anything can happen, right? Like if you find yourself in that kind of situation and a person falls, like some, like people are not gonna want to listen to you. Like they're gonna be like, oh, it's a guy maybe unalived his girlfriend in this kind of situation. So I had to make sure that I'm down. So I went down. She took my laptop. This is the laptop I'm using. When I was down, I could see her. She was holding my laptop like this. She seemed like she was ready to throw it down, but I didn't care, to be honest with you. I was like, no, good things that I'm away from her. So I had a conversation with one of the guys downstairs, and I was like, "Hey, man, look, I'm not going back up. I have this problem. Please, if you can help, help. I'm going to the police station now." So I went to the police station, and yeah, when I got the, I had a conversation with some of the police officers. I told them that I want a restraining order. I don't want to get arrested, and the reason why I didn't want to get arrested is because she seemed to be taking care of her family. She seemed to be the breadwinner in her family. Like she's taking care of her sisters. So I was like, look, I am injured, and I don't want to be the good guy anymore. I don't want to be that guy that's always doing the right thing all the time. But I shouldn't do something that's gonna affect her and her family. So I was like, yeah, I need to get a restraining order. These people were like, no, you have to go to this other place, and it's far. So that's the reason why. Like when I made that video, I was angry. Like to get a restraining order, do you really need to go to court? In this matrix, the way that things are done, that opens a room for corruption. Like there are some situations that are just obvious. Like look at the Pavi situation. Why is the I don't know if that nigga went to court, but they are, I don't know, like they're allowing room for corruption. It's like there are some situations that are just straightforward. You get me a restraining order, I write my name, write my statement, and say I don't want this person close to me. I give that person that letter and say, hey, look, this is the letter that I got from the police station. Please don't ever be close to me because I fear for my life when I'm close to you. Simple as that. And if that person has a problem, they can go to police station and say, yeah, no, the guy is crazy. I shouldn't be getting a restraining order or something like that. But they're making the process longer than it should be. And I was bleeding, right? I had blood all over my fingers. It's just that now I'm still like there's still blood. I don't even know what to do with this, to be honest, because I didn't get help. But I had blood all over my hand. Like these people didn't really help. Like they didn't care, bro. I was like, is it because they're just working, right? Like they're employees here. So to them, it's just about making money and that's it. Like they don't really care. They don't really ask what actually happened to see if there's an advice that they can give me. Like, man, like this matrix is stupid, guys. I'm telling y'all. Like this is not even about South Africa. I think it's like that everywhere. So yeah, when I left, this when I recorded a video that I uploaded. So yeah, the advice that I was asking, I'm gonna check the comments. You guys are gonna tell me what you think I should do. I don't find my shades. Um, I don't find my prescription glasses. So it means that she took them. I don't know why she would take them. She knows that I don't see that well without my glasses, and my eyes hurt if I'm not wearing my glasses. So I don't know if because I don't to be honest, I don't ever want to talk to this woman like ever in my life. I don't ever want to talk to her. So I don't know. I have a sister's number, so I don't know if I should just contact the sister and see if I can get the glasses. So you guys are gonna tell me. You guys are gonna tell me. This time I'm gonna be taking people's advice because I don't. I don't want to put myself in a dangerous situation for no reason. I'm actually thinking of leaving, like staying in another place. I called my mom. I actually wanted to go back home tomorrow because I haven't been home in a while. Like ever since my dad passed away. My dad passed away in September. We we buried we buried him in September. The next day, that's when I came this side. But I when he died, I was this side because I came this side around. When was it? It was maybe the 19th of September. Yeah. So he passed away on the 23rd of September when I was this side, and then yeah, I had to go back home. But there was something that I needed to do this side. So since my father passed away, I've never been with my family. So I was thinking of going back home and yeah, being with my family. Well, what I've realized, because this woman, the way that she was treating me well. To be honest, um, she she loved me in a way that I felt a woman should love a man. Yeah, she treated me well. She treated me well. I had nothing to complain about. But what I've realized about this matrix is that there's always a catch, right? I'm good. I'm in a good relationship. I'm being treated well. She's taking care of me in ways that a woman should take care of a man. Like I'm good, right? It's rare to find a relationship where you feel good, but there's always a catch, and that's what was ringing in my head like before I checked the phone when I saw the message pop up. I was like, yeah, of course there had to be a catch, and then when I checked the message, I found that she was cheating. There's always a catch. Like you never get you never get something that is truly good. You know what I mean? Like in this matrix, something without a catch. Like you know what I mean? Like why should you get a relationship that is good and there's no catch? No problem, nothing. You are in this beautiful relationship. Like in a world like this, because it's a hell room, there always has to be something that is wrong. It has like there has to be a setup somewhere where something can truly go wrong. And I'm actually glad that I was able because I want the truth in every situation. I was able to find out what I found out and I left this relationship before things got worse. I do have a feeling that if we went on like dating for longer, there was a chance that really bad things could have happened. I'm asking myself, like, what if she got a knife? Wouldn't she have stabbed me? And this is one of the reasons why I don't ever want to see her again. The way she was, like, I've never been scared of, like, I'm not scared of people in general. Like, I'm a fighter. I've fought, like, I every time when I find myself in a situation where I have to fight, I'll fight. But she was, for some, I don't even know how that was possible. She was more powerful than me. I work out almost every day. I go to the gym almost every day. I'm able to lift heavier. Like when you work out in the beginning, there are some ways that you can't lift, right? But as you continue to work out, there will be some ways that you're able to lift. She pushed me until she pushed me and I fell in the bed, and she jumped on top of me and she started to bite me here. I couldn't push her away. I felt weak, like my body literally felt. You know when you are having this thing, what is it called? Sleep paralysis. Like it felt that way. I couldn't believe how weak I was. I'm trying to like push her, and she's biting me. And she decided to let go. And when she let go, that's when she bit my finger. And I'm like, okay, fine. She's biting my finger. She's gonna let go, and we're gonna talk. And she didn't let go. And then I had to punch her. When I punched her, she fell down like this side, like near the speaker. She fell down. When she fell down, I made sure that I go outside. I was like, no, man, you're gonna die here. Seriously. Like, besides, I didn't wanna fight to her, you know? Like I didn't wanna like go all out, like fight. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I just need to avoid this situation. This is South Africa. In my country, they always take the side of a woman. It doesn't matter if she's wrong, right? They always take the side of a woman. And that's something that I was thinking about. That I was thinking about this. When I was going to the clinic, I was like, there are situations where maybe a man is with a woman. And this happens I don't know if it happens in other countries, but in South Africa, this happens a lot. So, okay, let's just say you find a woman somewhere, like maybe in a club, right? You bring her home, you have sex with her. She wakes up in the morning, she says she wants money, otherwise, she's going to send you to a police station. Or she's going to call cops. I mean, not even saying she's going to get you arrested. So, in South Africa, the advice that they will give you in that kind of situation is that you must pay money because you're not going to win. So I realize that the system works. I understand that women are not safe in this realm, but shouldn't women also take responsibility? Like, why do you go home with a guy that you don't want to have sex with? Let's just say you're in a club, you go home and you're with a guy that you don't want to have sex with. Like, are you like guys? You know how guys think, right? He's not going to take you home if he doesn't want to have sex with you. Like he's gonna like you think this guy is just this innocent creature. He doesn't care about sex. Like maybe he bought you alcohol, you go back home, and then the next thing you wanna open a case and say he raped you, even if he didn't. So the way that the matrix works, it for now, like I do understand that women do get victimized. I was having a conversation with someone. I was like, um, it must be hard being a woman in this room because women are not physically as powerful as men. So going out and yeah, doing whatever you do outside is not like it doesn't. I would not feel safe if it was a woman. At least as a man, I feel like I can defend myself. So I do understand that in this realm that we live in, women are not really safe. But shouldn't we make things fair? Because in the situation that I was in, I was having a conversation with my friend's mother. She was telling me, "Yo, you have to like if you're gonna get her arrested, you have to make sure that your your story makes a lot of sense because she might also be creating a story in her own mind that she's gonna use, and that the court is gonna take the side of a woman. She could say that, hey, this guy was beating me because I did punch her when she was biting my finger. I did punch her. So she could easily say, hey, look, this guy was beating me and I tried to protect myself. So I beat his finger. You see, like it, she goes, and she's gonna win. I'm the most rational person that I know, but trust me, because of how fucked up the system is, and because the system always wanna side with women, she would win. They'll be like, yeah, look at him. He's physically strong. He was abusive towards this woman, even though that was not true, like at all. But lucky enough, if I decide to go on the case, she went back home after the whole thing happened. My friend got here and she told him what happened, but she acted like a victim. Like she acted like a victim at first. She went home. She requested, like she used an Uber to go back home, and then she came back and then she explained to him. She was like, I fucked up. I was wrong. So at least she was able to admit that she was wrong because we could have had a conversation. I wouldn't have forgiven her. I mean, I would have forgiven her, but I wouldn't have continued to be in a relationship with her. Let me put it that way. I would have said, "Hey, look, I want people who are truthful in my life. I'm real. I want people who are real, right? I don't want like it's not safe to be dating someone who's shady. It's not safe, especially now. Um, there's been so many cases where a man unalived the woman because maybe there was something that they wanted, right? There was something to gain, or a woman unalives a man. Maybe she pays people to unalive a man because there's something that she will gain. So you want people that are honest in your life, like you want people that you can trust for real. In a world like this, you want people that you can trust because sometimes we do find ourselves in situations where people can benefit from our death. So if you're with a person who's not honest, you're not really safe. Yeah, you need a person that's gonna be honest with you about what's actually going on, whether you're gonna like the truth or not. At least they have to be honest with you. So her acting innocent, her acting like she's this cool girl that's never gonna do no harm, you know, that was wrong. I'm glad that I was able to find out the truth. I did love her because like she treated me well. Like she treated me well and she seemed genuine, but you can never be too sure. Like you can never be too sure. So it's good that I found out that she was cheating and that my decision was to leave. I don't think we should forgive cheating, especially as men. I don't think we should forgive cheating. I think it's dangerous to forgive cheating, especially now. You know, mm, a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can happen when a person is cheating on you. So I 100% believe that I made the right decision. Um, Tomorrow I will read the comments and see what your guys think. Like I was telling you that one of the reasons why I made this live was to ask for advice. I did not have my glasses. I left her in the room. When I came back, my glasses were gone. Like I have shades. My shades are not here. My prescription glasses are not here. So I don't know what to do. Do I have her sister's number? Do you feel like I should just cut everything with her, never communicate with her again, and get glasses, like try to get new glasses, or do I Do I contact his sister and tell her that, hey, if she took my glasses, can she just leave these glasses with her? Because it doesn't make sense. She knows that I have a problem. In fact, she was advising me to get new prescription glasses because the ones that I had, I almost broke them at the gym. They didn't look good anymore. Like, so she was advising me. So she knows that I have a serious problem with my eyes, especially when it's hot. Even now, because I'm using a ring light, so they are. She knows. So I don't know. So I'm gonna read the comments. You guys are gonna tell me. Someone is laughing. Kels Williams, lol, you scared of women. Hey man, you didn't see what I saw. I'm not really scared of women, but have you ever been in a situation where a person that you knew or that you thought you knew changed, like really changed, and they acted aggressive towards you, but in ways that you didn't expect? Like, it's a bit scary. Like, think about it. Like, okay, there's this person who seemed innocent, who seemed cool. You guys are good. This person, always has your best interest at heart, and then they change all of a sudden. Yes, might be something that has happened that made them change. Like I said, I was breaking up with her, but still, she changed, bro. I was terrified. It was like having a sleep paralysis. Like I didn't even have power. Like, it was so hard for me to push her. It was not easy. So I was scared. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was scared. I'm not scared of, like, I'm a fighter. I've always protected myself in situations when I needed to protect myself, especially when I have a problem with a guy. But that was, I think I underestimated her strength. So when she showed me how strong she was, that freaked me out. Like, oh, what the heck is going on here? Felt like like something that would happen in a horror movie, because you know that you're physically stronger than women. As men, you know that you're physically stronger than women. So her being stronger than you, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I was confused. I was confused. When she was biting me here, I could feel the pain, but I was still confused. How is it that I can't push this woman away? Even when she was biting me, I don't even want to move my finger a lot. I don't know if it can recover on its own without me getting any professional help. But even when she was biting me, I was like, nah. Like, I didn't think this would happen. Like, a human being can bite you with their teeth, and this will happen. I didn't think this would happen. Like, someone could break your bones with their teeth. You know, someone was telling me like 3 weeks back that there's a guy in their village who, like, a woman that he was dating, she cut off his dick. So I was thinking, hey man, I must be lucky because a woman like this can do that, 100%. They just say she pretended to be okay with everything, and then she decided to maybe to hit me with a bottle and I passed out. Wouldn't you do something like that? Because she was saying specifically, like when she was biting me here, she was telling me that, look, if I can't have you, no one else would. And she was being very aggressive. Like, if no one can have you, if I can't have you, then no one will have you. Hell, it's almost unbelievable that something like that will happen. But I do hope that I never see her again. She doesn't stay very. Far from where I stay. She's lived here her whole life. She knows people here. So that's scary, right? That's scary because I don't know a lot of people decide. Well, what if she still feels the way that she felt when she pushed me on the bed and she was trying to bite me? And if no one, if I she can't have me, then no one can have me. Like that's those words. What do they? What does those words even mean? You know, she's the kind of woman that will fuck up your face so that you look so bad that no one wants you. Because this, I think that's what she was thinking. That if I can't have you, then no one else can. So she wanted to destroy my face, basically. That's why she beat me here. So I was thinking of moving and also like going home, like going home for a while and then moving to another place. So yeah, because hey, you never know. Last reload, she done. She on the dark side, so gone. Hey, Reverend, what did they say? He sounds obsessed with her. How do I sound obsessed with her though? Just because I'm making a video, it's just if this happened to you, you would understand why I'm making a video. You understand how this freaked me out. You know, Miko, old school nonsense. Had that before. James Bond. Be glad she didn't throw acid on it. You know, I know this is a whole room, but there's always this feeling that there might be something that is protecting us because the worst thing that could happen does not happen. Let me put it that way. Like you find yourself in a situation where the worst thing could happen, but it doesn't happen. So I do ask myself why. Because in this kind of situation, and growing up, I always would find myself in these kind of situations where the worst thing could happen, but it doesn't. And why didn't the worst thing happen? It's almost as if there was a warning, right? Like there was actually a warning. Because the way she was in the morning today, I'm telling you, if she had a knife, if she had a gun, if she was holding something that she could use on me, she could have used it like 100%. I swear to you. I haven't seen her that angry, and I didn't think she could go that far. I didn't think she would hurt me. Like when I was breaking up with her, I'm taking it easy, right? Like nah, she's gonna get it. She's just take her things and leave. But nah, she was probably surprised that I didn't fight with her because I think that's what she thought. Like we were gonna fight. Mr. Jonah, does God really exist? Divine reality. Divine reality. Um, it depends on what you mean by God. Right. It depends on what you mean by God. Possessed by Elon. Benedict, James Bond, Benedict, where are you picking up these women? I mean, it's not like this keeps on happening. This was the first time something like this happened. Nobody. I don't know if it's God or the demiurge Satan stepping in. It can be, or maybe it is, but you know why I don't think it's the demiurge? If it was the demiurge, wouldn't the worst thing that could have happened happen? Maybe this was a warning. Maybe there was some force that wanted me to know the truth and that wanted to protect me. It realized that I was stepping out of line. So it was like, you know what? Let me show you the truth. Let me show you that the person that you're with is not the right person for you. Or you shouldn't even be with anyone. Like why do we feel like we must be with people? Like it seems to be better to just be single. Like you put yourself at risk, especially someone like me. The way she loved me, sometimes I would be like, what if, like, looking at the videos that I make on YouTube, right? Isn't it possible that sometimes this matrix will send people to destroy you somehow, or maybe to study you, like how you are as a person? I don't know. Like she treated me well, so I always had that feeling that there has to be a catch. Like, why would someone treat me that well? Like there has to be a catch, and there was a catch. The other side, your ex was just trying to reach the last level of the NPC game. Mako, you were too real for her. Yeah, I think I'm starting to think that those who are real shouldn't be in relationships. Like if you are so damn real, you shouldn't be in a relationship. Maybe relationships only work when you are not real. Maybe you have to be operating at a low level because I don't know. But I think that's why, like I was telling you all, that I was watching a video from Leo Gura, and that's what I was thinking. Like this guy is so damn, like he's so intellectually honest that I don't feel that he has a woman in his life. Like I don't feel he's in a relationship. Like he's too damn real. Like you have to be fake. You have to be manipulative. You have to not care about the truth, and that's when relationships work. Like if you're gonna be real, like you're gonna be real, and that's why a lot of guys who took the black pill, right? They feel like women are bad. The reason why they feel that like women are bad, they're too real. They're too honest. That's the problem. And relationships don't work. Whether you're a man or a woman, like if you're too damn real, if you're too damn honest, relationships just won't work. So you have to be manipulative. You have to be sneaky. Like if you're gonna be real, like even as a man, like if you're gonna have a real conversation with a woman, you're losing her. Even like she's gonna start to lose interest. I don't even know why that happens. In situations where I will be honest with the woman, she'll start to lose interest. So yeah, you can be too real. You can be too real for a relationship. Last salon, you have to be of the world to have a relationship. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let me. I'm gonna be begging. I'm gonna begging. Caliph, imagine if you had a kid with her. Now you're scaring me. Why? Why did you even say something like that? Yo, you're scaring me. I used protection, and she was preventing. There was this pill that she was taking, but now that she said something like that, I'm like, what if the Matrix tried to fuck me up in that way? Like, imagine if the Matrix, because we're not really in control, bro. What if the Matrix was like, no, the biggest fuck you that we can give to this guy is him impregnating a woman like that. He's an internationalist. He doesn't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids. But what if we made him have a kid with someone who is trying to leave because he's too toxic for him? So he's scaring me when he say that. To do reason, I just made an homemade pizza pop in an oven, and now I'm rolling up some white. Is it? Can you make a? Can you make a pizza like? I always thought that was like not easy. So the other side, she reached the last NPC level today. Now we should wonder if there are no NPCs in this room. Like, think about it. Why wouldn't they be NPCs? That's what I was telling you. I made a video. I should actually publish it after doing this live, where I was talking about why you can never be wrong believing what you believe if you really believe what you believe, right? Like, no one should blame you. If you believe that there are NPCs, why should someone blame you? Like, why shouldn't you think that there might be NPCs in a room like this? Because you don't know what the truth is, right? You don't know what's going on for real. Some people do really act like NPCs. So what are you supposed to think? If there are NPCs in video games, what are you supposed to think? Salutant cow, you must ask yourself and others what it have to do with. What do you mean? Like, I would like you to elaborate. No, but what a horrible thing to do, bring a child into this world. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how I can justify that. I'm good at justifying a lot of things, but that's something that I just can't justify. A black hole. This is a super reality. Happy bright Sunday, and sorry about your finger. Spring is coming. No, thanks, black hole. Uh, Case Williams. These NPCs are not humans. They just have to work for the Matrix. Yeah, I think at some point as humans who are trying to figure out what's really going on, we must be so honest with ourselves about what is possible. Like, is it really not possible that we could be living with NPCs? Like, sometimes that sounds toxic. Like, how can they be NPCs? Everyone that you see is just a human being like you. But hey, some people behave in ways that are weird, bro. Some people get sent into your life maybe to destroy you. It's just that, like I was telling you, that I do have a feeling that there might be something that protects us. That's why you have to try to listen to your intuition. And if you can see signs, and this is very important what I'm about to tell you, if you can see, like, if there are people in your life and you can see that maybe they are not as real as you think, You gotta let them go. You're not here to be in to have relationships. Let me put it that way. This is a very weird place that we're in. What's important is that we try to figure out what is true and try to free ourselves, right? Like that is what is really important than to be in relationships, believe that we found our soulmates, believe that the friends that we have they are too damn real. Even like the people who call family, like you can't trust anything in this world. You can't. And you are right to not to not trust anyone, trust anything. You are 100% right. You could be in a Truman show. Be like anything is possible. Since you don't know what the truth, anything is possible. That's what you must realize, right? Because no one told you the truth. So yes, anything is 100% possible. Not when careful of narcissists. Yeah, not. I've learned my lesson. Let me put it that way. House home. We ain't here to change the world. We are here to change our world. And we can do that through following the golden rule and treating others the way you want to be treated. Why do you think we're here to change our world? So I want you to explain that. Like, I want you to elaborate more on that. Like, what does that actually mean? Boop boop stars. Still, it takes two, and I'm sure her red flags were flying. Loneliness and wanting companionship will sometimes make us make excuses. I've had learned the hard way too. Yeah, and that's the thing. The red flags will always be there. The red flags will always be there. But the red flags that were there when the like they didn't make me think that she would do what she did. That was unexpected. The red flags that were there was that okay, I'm not the only one, right? Like I'm not the only one in their life. Yeah, those you feel it. She was treating me well, but if a person is not truly honest with you, you can see that, right? But her attacking me the way that she did, I didn't expect like that. That I didn't see coming. That's why I was so free to tell her to just take it things, and I was very calm. If you're a person who discovered that your partner is cheating, you're not gonna be calm. Like I was 100% calm. In fact, she's the one who forced me to tell her what was on my mind because she did realize that I was not the way that I usually am. I took my speaker outside, like I was playing music at the balcony, and she came. She's like, "No, something is wrong. You need to talk to me." I was like, "Nah, we're gonna talk. I'm not ready to talk right now." And she grabbed my hand. She's, "No, we need to talk," as if she could see that something's wrong. And yeah, we came back here, and she's like, "No, I love you, blah blah blah. Why are you being moody? Why are you being like this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I went through your phone because I saw a message when I was playing music with your phone. So I went through the chats and I found something that I did not like. Because of that, I want you to take your things and leave." Though as calmly as I'm saying it now, that's how I said it. I was not angry. I was not fighting with her. But yo, she was drinking water. She had a water bottle. She was holding it like this. So when I told her that she 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 did this, like she was holding the water bottle and she was like, she threw it on the floor and she came after me and she was like, "I made so many sacrifices for you." Oh, and we were only there for 3 months. I don't know what these sacrifices are. Like we've only dated for like we started to date on the 30th of November. No, actually, okay, we met on the 30th of November. No, 31st of November, not the 30th. Yeah. We met. I was with my friends, like the guys that I sometimes hang with. When we met, we were going to this other park. We were going to chill there. So I took a number, and then later that day, I texted her, introduced myself again, and I told her where I was. And if she wanted to come through, I told her she can come through. She wanted to come through, but we ended up going somewhere else. So we didn't meet. Then the next day, I texted her, and then we met, and then we ended up going home together. Yeah. So that's we started to date on the 1st of December. Let me put December, and then yeah, we broke up today. But I didn't think she would do something like that. Like she will try to physically hurt me. Like that's still, I still feel a bit traumatized, and I still feel scared because of what she said. She cannot say if I can't have you, no one else will have you. Like there's some psycho shit. That's why I'm thinking of leaving because I can't stay where she knows I stay. Because she's been here. Sometimes I'll leave her here. It's like I'll go out and chill maybe with people, some people, and I'll leave her here. She cooked some food here. I don't even want to eat it because I left here. Yeah, she probably stayed for maybe 2 hours after I left today. She went back to she went back to her house, and then she came back to get her stuff, I think. And yeah, my friend told me that she went back and then she came back. So I can't even trust her at this point. I haven't eaten in like a while. Like I ate in the morning. Wait, guys, I didn't eat today. Seriously, like I'm thinking I ate in the morning. I didn't eat. I didn't eat for real. I didn't eat because in the morning, like when we woke up, I took the speaker outside and I started to play music. I didn't eat, and then after the whole thing happened, I left. There isn't a place where I ate, so I did. I didn't eat today, and this is literally like my first time realizing that I didn't eat today. How crazy is that? I didn't eat today. It's weird. Right? Cassandra the Truth. I like that. I like the name Cassandra the Truth. You are scared because the snake beat you. You got to be more careful. No, 100%. That like I'm always growing. I'm always becoming more conscious, and situations like this do help me grow faster. So I will be more careful. I will be more private, and to be honest, I don't even want new people in my life anymore. Like I don't want to put myself into situations where people get to know me and get too close. I think anyone in this matrix can be used. You know, I think anyone can be used. Ruben Q, should we create a WhatsApp group or something? Um, I'm I'm gonna create another Discord. Oh, actually, there's a Discord, but the link is not working for now because uh, I know what I want. I want to get people like moderators, people that I trust that can like yeah, that can do things right. I think a Discord is much better than WhatsApp because on Discord you can create different channels, right? Like you can create a channel for philosophy, create a channel for fun where you just share memes, just connect, So I think Discord is much better than like having a WhatsApp group. So Discord is always there. I mean, it's there, but right now it's not really like it's not really functional. It has maybe 130 something members now. Just that I want it to work out the way that we will also want it to work out. Like everyone would like it to work out. So that's the thing. Carbon watcher, you put in down on her too tough. What do you mean? How's Cassandra the truth? That is a great name. Yeah, it is a great name. I like that name. FK bra, don't eat that food. Maybe she put something in it. Remember, she went and came. No, you're right. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. You are actually right. You're actually right. I mean, this is the person who told me that if no one, if she can't have me, no one else can. And she's the one who cooked the food, and she took my glasses. Right? Like sometimes we need to be honest with ourselves. Like she took my glasses. She knows that I have an eye problem. So if you took my glasses, and I believe that there might be something else missing. I don't know, but she took my glasses. I look for them everywhere. Both of them are not here. Like I have shades and I have prescription glasses. They're not here. So why would? But my other problem. I do have food that is not cooked. I don't know if a person can poison the food that you didn't cook. The food that you cooked, I'm not gonna eat it. I have to throw it away. I have to throw it away. Like I have to. The way she acted today, I'm a person who's able to read people, but I didn't know she can be like that. She told my friend that she has anger issues because she was regretting everything. She was telling him that she fucked up and she has anger issues. But then a person with anger issues can do something like that. Like they can poison you and then they regret it after. So yeah, I'm not eating the food. I'll just have to throw it away. I'm gonna eat tomorrow. But I'm also thinking of going home. Now it's around. Let me see what time it is. 3:35. If I'm going home, I need to start bathing at 4, and then I'll go and catch a bus around 5:30, and then go back home. So some of y'all wanted me to make like you missed me making videos at home. Like doing my walk and talks in the bushes. That there was something good about that. Plus, I felt like I was channeling a different kind of energy when I was at home. So yeah, maybe I should just go home. You know, maybe I should just go home. Thanks for the super thanks. Let me see the name. Captain Hook. Thanks for the super thanks. Yeah. Yeah. I think I might go home. I have not made my final decision, but there's a chance that I might go home. I've already called my mom. I told her that I was coming back home, so she thinks that I'm coming. I just have not concluded that I'm going back. Such sentiment, sentiment one. How did you miss the clues of her anger issues? All right, that's a good question. I knew she had anger issues, but I didn't think she would go that far. Yeah, she did. I didn't miss that. I saw that. She showed me that in the first month of us dating that she has anger issues, but I didn't think she would go that far. Like I didn't think she would try to hurt me. Fabian says, yo, you look amazing in my animations. Uh, can you send me the animations? On Instagram, it's Benedictine the vegan. Actually, it'll be good to communicate on Instagram. So it's Benedictine the vegan, like Benedictine with an S, like Benedictines the vegan. Yeah. So follow me on Instagram and send me the animations. Player 001. It's wild that she messed up and got angry for you finding out. Exactly. She should have been humble. We could have continued to communicate. Of course, I wasn't going to be in a relationship with her anymore, but I wouldn't have, like, because now I don't ever want to see her, like, 100%. I don't ever want to see her, but I wouldn't have felt like never ever seeing her again. I would have been like, okay, it is what it is. We're not going to be in a relationship anymore, but, you know, yeah, we can communicate sometimes, but we're not going to be in a relationship. But her doing what she did, like, nah. That's why I'm telling y'all that if to get my because I think maybe she took my glasses because she wants. I don't know if it's just a setup or something like that because she knows that I'm gonna want them. She knows that I need them. I don't know, but I don't want to communicate with her like at all. I don't want to communicate with her. So I don't know if I just should just contact her sister, tell her that she took my glasses and can meet, and then she gave me the glasses. His sister, not her. She's going to work tomorrow, so we can meet while she's at work, and then I get my glasses. It's all good. If I don't go home, because that's another problem. Like if I go home, it means I'm gonna not have glasses for a while. Unless I buy shades, but I can only use shades when I'm outside. Like when I'm indoors, I need to use those glasses. They also protect me against the laptop lights. Like they do protect. Captain who no thanks again for the super thanks. Oh shit, never mind, bruh. You better walk Q straight wow but walk what's that? It seems like a song. Now Bunanga order. The bots are Jesus slaves. Jesus, if Jesus existed and he was able to see how many people are following him, like he'll be surprised. Like, he'll be. It's unbelievable how many people in this realm love Jesus. Yeah, they don't even know him. Like usually people are selfish. They love Jesus because they can't love like people that are real, right? So they have to love this superhuman. I remember I came across a video. Now this thing has yo. I this is a serious injury. Like I think I need to really see a doctor. Yeah, there was this other video that I came across on TikTok. This guy saying that we should always remember that What was Spider-Man's girlfriend? Was it Jane? Something like that. That she didn't love Peter Parker. She loved Spider-Man. As humans, we love those who seem to be better than us, right? Jesus was we were told that Jesus was performing miracles, he's the Son of God, he came back from the dead. So we love him because of that, right? If we were told that Jesus was homeless, he couldn't do anything, he was the Son of God, but he was homeless, he didn't perform any miracles, he wasn't a superhuman, no one would love him. Like Errol. That's why we do not love those who are at the bottom, bro. Like we should realize that love is not even something that we should take seriously. If if a person says they love you, I don't think you should feel that good. Like yo, you love me. And, like there are no soulmates. There are no people who are meant to be together. I don't think that's how it works in this realm. I think it's really, really a hell realm. People just love you when you're doing good. You know, that's when they have these feelings of love. But it's not something to be taken seriously. You know, people change. Love can turn into hate. You know, just like it happened with divine. Okay. I need to read. Oh, leaning. This is a hell room. Most people on this earth, uh, petty and vindictive. Don't give them any energy. Don't get into back and forth with these people. No, thanks. You're right. I, I think you're 100% right. You know, sometimes I ask myself if there's a human being that you can trust, like as a person, if you shouldn't only trust yourself. Because people will change. That's the problem. You know, like even the people that you think are good in your life, they can change. They can change and surprise you. Like, oh, this person was good in my life for maybe 5 years, but now they've changed. Now they seem to really, really hate me. Like Optimus Prime. I've never felt an age to get a romantic relationship. I don't know, too many crazy people out there, and the feeling just never appeared to me, and I will cut off ties if I was in Benedict's position. No, I'm not gonna connect with her anymore. My only problem is the glasses. That's my only problem, and I don't know what to do in this situation. Because getting new prescriptions, the shades, I can get them tomorrow. I do have money to get them tomorrow. They're not expensive. I think the shades cost me how much? Maybe 20. No, no, maybe $10, not $20. Yeah, $10. So the shades are not expensive. But the prescription glasses, they will cost me around. They'll cost me around $300. Yeah, they'll cost me around $300. So that's the problem. So that's why I'm thinking I must get those glasses because my eyes are, especially during the day. Like sometimes it's very hot, like it's hot, the sun. But at least I'm gonna buy glasses tomorrow. I mean I'm gonna buy shades tomorrow, so I'll be fine when I'm outside. Charles William, trust yourself. The rest are mostly NPCs, 100%. Like, um, I think I think you're right. I think there's the way to look at life. You know, Player one, I can't trust anyone or anything, including my mind and so no can. But trusting oneself is the best. Why can't you trust? Okay, you can't trust your mind, but why can't you trust yourself? Because yeah, you're right when you say you can't trust your mind. I mean, look at the dreams that we have. They seem to be generated by our minds, and we have nightmares sometimes. So how can we even trust our mind? But why can't you trust it? Why can't you trust yourself? That why can't I trust this vision of me that's speaking to you right now? I think I'm very rational, so shouldn't I trust myself? Had some. I asked my dad when I was 14 years old this question. I don't know what happened to this person. I thought, wait, okay, I don't know what happened to this person. I thought they were my friend, but they did this and that, and I don't understand why. Yeah, I think the Matrix will always try to find ways to fuck us. The people that come into our lives and they're nice. We think these people were sent to our lives by God or whatever. If you believe in religion, like it seems like everything is a setup. Just like the title of this video, that there's always a catch. I remember uh, my cousin was telling me about this other guy who just discovered Aviator, like this game called Aviator, where you bet money. Like there's a plane that flies, so you put money, and then when the plane flies, you if you don't cash out before it flies away, you 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 lose your money. If you cash out, then you don't lose your money. So it will fly. Maybe you let's just say you put maybe $100, becomes 200, 300, 400. If you don't cash out, you can even make 10 grand. But if it flies away, then you lose your money. So he was telling me that there's this guy that came to him. This guy had just discovered Aviator. He was so damn happy. He was like, "Yo, man, look, there's this thing. You just play this game and then you make money." And my cousin was like, "There has to be a catch." So my cousin was like, "No, there has to be a catch." And then a month later, the guy lost his savings. Like he had a lot of money in his bank. He lost all of it playing that game. So life is kind of like that. Like there has to be a catch. When a situation is too good, there has to be a catch. In this relationship, I was treated so damn well, so there had to be a catch. Tadorusan. Fact on my mind will attack us. I love all of y'all, and we got this. We got this somewhere in forever. We're gonna smack this shit that tried us. Hope we win. Sebastian Devon, how long are you going live? I don't know. Like usually when I go live, I don't plan on how long I'm gonna be live. Oh, and like the live, guys. Let me see how many likes. 64. Let's like the live. Last real one. You shouldn't be surprised if your parent betray you once you know this is a hell room. Yeah, exactly. I think when bad things happen, we shouldn't be surprised. Like in this room, we shouldn't be surprised. That's why I was saying. I made a video saying that yes, we should hope for the best, but expect the worst. Like we should want good things to happen in our lives. We should do what we feel we must do to make things happen in our lives, but expect the worst. The reason why it's good to expect the worst is you're gonna be strong when the worst happens. You know. Like me now, I'm able to handle this because I I do expect, the worst out of any situation. So yeah. Reluctant cow, trust is the glue for any relationship. It's not an issue to trust me, but how does another know that? Yeah, trust. Yeah. Yeah, for relationships to work, there, there must be trust. There must be trust. The problem is that where's my voice changing? The problem is that there are not that many people that we can trust. Because my voice is changing. I don't know what's going on. Player one, what is oneself? If not the mind. So that's why I can't trust self. I kind of think self is ego. Yeah, self is ego. Your mind is something different. But the reason why I feel like you can trust yourself is because you are yourself now. Do you think that? I mean, you cannot trust yourself maybe to be strong in some situations or to always make the right decisions, but you always have your best interest at heart. So that's why I feel like it makes sense to trust yourself. Like you always want things to go your way. I don't think there's a human being who doesn't want things to go their way. So that's what I mean about trust. Like when I say it doesn't make sense that you don't trust yourself. Just yeah. When you say you can't trust your mind, it makes sense because you don't control your mind. So this comment is that I accidentally skipped it. Malcolm, Lazy Boy, Bez, Zeg was good, but that ending made me wanna fight. Is it a movie? New Yoda, a tree can grow for 100 years and get chopped down in 10 minutes. Such is life. Wow. That's deep. The way life can be taken in this realm is weird. Like any day you can, like, there's always a chance that you can lose your life. Such Such sometimes I wonder if I made a wrong turn and became trapped in this hour. Yeah, it feels that way. It feels like we made a mistake. This is not a good world. I do try sometimes to justify what's going on in this realm, but it's unjustifiable. I try my best to be as honest as possible, and this is just not justifiable. Like something is really, really, really wrong, and we know it. As humans, we can feel that something is wrong. We just we tell ourselves whatever we want to tell ourselves just to cope, but we can feel that something is not right. Oh, guys, my hand hurts more now. Good thing that um, 'cause I don't think I'm gonna. It's 3:56. If I'm gonna go home, I would need to start bathing at 4. So I don't think I'll go home. But it hurts now. And I even clean. I think I must clean my hand because things can get worse if you don't do that. But it hurts now. In fact, I did clean it. It's just that it kept on bleeding. So I think I'll be able to sleep now because I haven't slept. It's really it's like it's early in the morning. So if I sleep for a while, maybe I'll wake up feeling better. But hey, things happen. It's really surprising that something like that happened. Like I don't even feel like dating anyone ever. I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. Like I'm realizing that that shit is not it's not what it seems, and it's not worth it. We must try our best to protect our energy. There isn't much to gain from a relationship, so it's better to just protect your energy. Sometimes we do seek companionship, but it's not always worth it, and most of the time it's not. And it's better to train yourself to be okay with being alone. It's better to train yourself to be okay with your own company, to enjoy your own company than to, seek companionship. Because William, the Matrix is messing with your voice. At least now it's back. Let's be on same. I don't. It don't work for us. Yeah, relationships. Uh, House home. We have the power to come together and live our best lives. Someday, all people. Because no, I don't know. In this room, we just need to set ourselves free. We just need to reach our levels of consciousness, and when this is all over, we just have to make sure we don't come back. Like for me, that's my real focus actually. Like making sure that when my time is over here, I don't come back. Like I have to reach a level of consciousness that won't allow me to come back here. This ain't it, bro. Like this room is not it. Robert Q. Being in a relationship makes people lose their glasses. Don't laugh at me like that. Insane big junkie. To be in a relationship, you have to agree with the matrix. You also have to believe in the matrix. Yeah, you. I think you're right. I think you're right. Had the yes, most of the relationships are nothing but drama. Yeah, yeah. Most relationships don't work. And even if they do, like they're forced. Like think of my situation now. If I continue to be in a relationship, I would be forcing it. Like it wouldn't be a real, like it wouldn't be something that real. So yeah, yeah, one just be a playboy, no serious relationship. Even if you're a playboy, you can find yourself in this kind of situations. Think about it. Or I shouldn't make a woman feel like I love her. You know what she told me um 2 3 days back? She told me that she thought she was a one night stand because we met on the 31st of November and then we had sex on the 1st of December. We didn't go out, anything like that. We just met and then so she felt that way. She said she texted me the next day because she left her bra. So we ended up meeting again and then meeting and meeting. But she said we met again because she left the bra and then but then we just started to connect more. But I'm asking myself, even if you're a playboy, it's the same thing. Like you could date a woman who has drama and she can fuck you up. But it's more dangerous to be in a relationship with the person because the person can become detached. I mean attached to you. You know, when I told you I was living this relationship, even though it was her fault, you know, Because sometimes, yes, you can get angry because a person that you love is leaving you, but it's not your fault, right? That does happen. But it was 100% your fault. I still wanted to be in a relationship with her, but I will not be in a relationship with a person who cheats. Period. Like I want someone that I know is real. At this point in my life, I want something real. I can't be with a person that's gonna cheat on me. It's not safe. It's not good for my mental health, and it's not safe. Boobs, suffering, sick place. The things that happen here, thousands of years over and over and over. It will get better. It will never get better. Yeah, yeah. When we think about the suffering that conscious beings had to go through for many years, not just humans, like the animals too. It doesn't make sense. Like to think this is not a hell. It really doesn't make sense. How's self isolation is my baby. Yeah, 100%. I'm going back to just being by myself. There was a time when I was almost always by myself and I never had to deal with these kind of problems. So this is better. Then the only person you can know is yourself. You have no idea how other people think and what kind of programming they received. 100%. And that's one of the things I was talking about. Uh, guys, I'm gonna publish a video after this one. That's what I spoke about that. Like it's I went deep on that video. I went deep on that video. So after this life ends, I'm publishing that video right away. One of the reasons why I'm publishing videos a lot these days is because like I have a lot to say. Like there's so much to say. Um, so yeah, I have to publish that video and more, and like I'm gonna keep publishing videos. Khalif time, I'm not sure you will leave the relationship. You just formed a trauma bond. These are not easy break. I was telling this the friend of mine who came here and found her. I was like, bro, if you ever find me with that girl, punch me. I'm literally giving you permission. You have to make sure that you punch me. Like it's over. I'm not gonna be with that girl. It's over for real. Like she had like she cracked. When someone bites you, like my bones are broken, like on my finger. I can't even like I can feel the pain, but I can't even touch it. I have to. I actually have like I need to go on X-ray, something like that, because I don't know if bones can fix themselves. She crushed. Do you understand? Like when someone is biting a bone and you know what I mean? Like you could feel it, like I could literally feel it. I was trying not to punch her, but I could feel it, and then I punched her. So going back to someone like that, I would be insane. You know, it means that I don't care about myself. It means that I don't. Guys, look at how many people on this life right now. If I go back to her, I'll be betraying her. What do I mean? I'm opening a door for bad things, like worse things to happen to me, and I could find myself losing my life, like that's, or in jail. You never know. So I'm not going back for real. Like this is, I hope that today was the last day that I saw her. My only problem is my glasses. I don't know. I don't know what to do in this situation. I'll check the comments. You guys are gonna tell me what is the best thing to do. I will watch the life again. Like actually, you'll comment on the video itself, and you guys this time around I need advice from other people. I'm not gonna make a decision. I'm not making a decision right now. I'm not even in a good mental state to even be making a decision. Godspeed says it will heal. Right, I'll have to trust you. I have to trust you. Am the baby. Like I said, you are too self-aware to be in a relationship, but I understand it's not easy to fight off the urge for intimacy and pleasure. Yeah, but I think I can do it. I think I can be alone and be okay. Um, there've been times when I was alone for a very long time. So besides, I do feel that it's better that way. You know, Mima, have you watched the trash can? Maybe glasses in there. Nah, actually, you might be right. I'm gonna check. Let me not uh text a sister yet. Let me sleep. Then when I wake up, I'm gonna look for them everywhere where I can look for them. And if I don't find them, yeah, I'll check the comments and see what your guys are saying. I was says you sound like you need a joint. Yo, weed doesn't really do much for me to be honest. Like it doesn't do much. Like even if I smoke weed, I don't really like I've not smoked weed that changes my mood. Let me put it that way. Like I could feel it that I smoked like there's this other day I was in college. I met this girl. She's Vanda. Even my ex girlfriend is Vanda. It's weird. But yeah, I met this girl. It was my first day in that college. It was a music school. So I met this girl and we started to connect. We chilled together. Well, we were chilling. This guy came. He had what is it called? What is it called? It's like a cookie, but it's not a cookie. What is it called? Muffins. Like he had muffins. They were selling these muffins. So this lady wanted to buy the muffins. So the guy asked her, "Hey, do you want the special muffins or you just want muffins?" And she was like, "Special muffins," because she didn't know what that meant. So she bought the special muffins. I didn't even. I also didn't know what that meant. Then we ate the muffins. We're in the same class. It was coincidence that we were in the same class. Oh, before we went to class, this other girl came and she asked her if she knew she was buying muffins that had weed. And she said, no. And then she started to pray. She was like, no, Jesus is going to protect me. She started to pray. And I was there because I smoked weed before. I was like, it's just weed. We went to class. We're in the same class. Someone came and called me because there was there was problem with the documents that I submitted at school. So they called me to fix something there. So I went out to fix everything. When I came back, they had formed a cycle because she fainted. So they formed a cycle around her. They were trying to, like she fainted completely, like her eyes. Like when someone is faint, like she was dead. So yeah. When I got back and I found that they formed a cycle around her, I was scared as fuck because I knew that I ate the same muffins. Like I was scared, bro. I was so damn scared. They called an ambulance. They took her to a hospital, but nothing happened to me. Like weed doesn't do much to me, to be honest with you. Like it doesn't really do much to me. A mighty and punch. Weed makes you sadder and doesn't fix it. Nothing much. Yeah. You know what I want? I want edibles. I want to try edibles. Like maybe they will do something. Robin Q, Benny, you are too precious for this world, and so are the people in this chat. Unfortunately, we need to hide our kindness because it is perceived as weakness. 100%. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to hide your kindness. And what better way to hide your kindness than being alone most of the time? But yeah, thank you guys for joining this live. I'm gonna publish a video within 10 minutes. There's a video that I'm gonna publish. But thank you all guys. Thank you all for joining the live. I feel much better now that I was able to communicate with y'all. Thank you all guys.